action this morning here at the St. Mary's Madeira School. Light SS, the form team for the tournament so far, are taking on KILEMBE. And you can see the groups there before we get the action underway. Group B, Light SS leading the way. KILEMBE, Sacred Heart, Gayaza High School, St. Mary's Madeira, Kasese SS, Ndeje SS, and Mukono Kings. And then Group A, which is really the group of death, Olida High School, Masaka SS, Jensen Jones, Ginger SS, Good Heart, St. James, Iganga, and Masindi complete that group. But this morning we shall have Group B action where Light SS will be taking on Kasese SS. My name is Dennis Musali and I'll be doing commentary alongside Naomi Amongin and Ivan Sejabi. But to start you off, I'm with Ivan Sejabi, the two umpires out in the middle. Very, very smart in those sky view t-shirts. Mr. Ronald Eburu, Homeboy, and Saddam Oyaga will be in charge of this particular game. Ivan, good morning, and what do you look forward to?
Good morning, Dennis. Two teams coming into this game. Latest is playing 2 games yesterday and winning both of the games. For the side of KILEMBE SS, yesterday they were out of action. They did not play any game, and this will be their first game in this particular tournament. But also to just put you up to the speed, KILEMBE SS played this tournament last year. They qualified alongside Mountain Renzori. Unfortunately, this year Mountain Renzori did.
Yes, like Ivan was mentioning, KILEMBE making a return to the annual girls tournament. They came to the tournament last year with Mount Renzori SS. Mount Renzori SS suffering some tragedy, losing one of their players in the unfortunate incidents that happened in Kasese last year. But nonetheless, unfortunately, they are not here this year. But KILEMBE coming to this tournament with Kasese SS. Kasese yesterday picked up a victory. We won their debut. But we hope that KILEMBE can match that feat. It should be a happier bus when they go back home, when both teams at least have picked up a couple of wins. But what more should we know about KILEMBE, Ivan?
KILEMBE SS, they are a team captained by Kahindo. Kahindo is a name that means a second born who follows a boy. Because if the first born is a boy and the follower is a girl, that girl is called Kahindo. She's also the wicketkeeper of the side. She lost the toss, but when I was sharing with her, she said it is a very good toss for her to lose because they would love to have enough time playing around. They would love to try and test the chest there. So it is really a good game for them. And they are opening the batting for Light SS, Patricia Timongo. Yesterday in the morning game, she batted at number 4. In the afternoon game, she was dropped down the order. She opened the batting.
Straight out of the middle of the bat, off the mark immediately. Patricia Timong has some international experience, having played for the under 19 girls team. So I think maybe that's why the coach is trying to make sure that they take charge of the game immediately. Light SS, like you mentioned, coming to this game on a back of 2 wins, so they are leading the way in Group B. They're getting through their fixtures quickly. This is their 3rd game of the tournament. They're taking on a team that are playing for the first time. Swing and a miss. Itunga, another popular name. You've been giving us good education about the names from Kasese. Another popular name, Itunga Ronita, the only player to score a half century in the tournament, but she's playing for Kasese SS. So I think we'll be having, when KILEMBE and Kasese meet each other, we're going to have problems here with the names. There will be a lot of Itungas and Muhindos. The morale of the teams, very, very good energies on the field. I think every team so far, from what we saw yesterday, are very, very interested in the tournament. There's no one you can take lightly.
Yeah, but of course, then every time you're so brilliant in the field, you have that positive body language. It helps you to keep in the game because it even scares the batsmen a bit. They don't just take those risky runs. So every time you have a positive body language, it gives you a chance in the game.
Right on the money, Tungo has been for her 4 balls so far. Hopefully the team can keep up the energy and and get through these rounds very, very quickly. Lightest as semi-finalists last year, so I think this year they are coming with an attitude of making sure that they can be able to get one of their very, very fierce rivals, Olida High School.
Lightest has come in the tournament after winning the regional qualifiers, beating Olida High School in the decider by 5 wickets.
Goes through the keeper. That one a misfield. There's no boundary rope, but we'll say that well done by the fielder. She looked like oh my, she lost her footing actually. It's all happening here at the Madeira, but so far Kilembe SS giving good value, good account of themselves. They have not been unfazed by the situation, especially when they are playing the favorite in this Group B.
Ariago Michelle there opening the batting alongside Timong Patricia. She's one of the players who've put on fine form. Yesterday during the morning game, she managed 4 runs off 10. But in the afternoon game, she came with good form and scored 20 off 40 deliveries.
I'm about to call Ivan the stat guru because he has all the statistics. And that concludes the first over. 2 for Nolos Light SS. Group B action as they take on Kilembe SS here at the St. Mary's Madeira School, which is going to be our main ground for this particular tournament. All the games that are being played here will have a live stream available on the UCA YouTube channel and also on the Deep End Sports Media channel. The new bowler from the primary school end, Leah Asinje, starts off with a white. Yesterday extras was the name of the game in some of the games. Hopefully that the coaches had some very hard discussions with their teams to just make sure they cut out the extra batter. Leia giving some work there for Saddam Oyaga. Stretches his hands out because of the extras. Yesterday, Ivan, a lot of teams really were undone by the number of extras they bowled. In the afternoon game that we saw here, I think all the teams were really very generous with the extras, and that's something that they really need to work on. And I think that's why Leia has decided to, cut her run up to just try and make sure that she's as dead accurate as possible.
If Leia keeps delivering those wide extras, it will be so costly because Margaret Itongo opened the bowling, didn't give out any extras. She considered only a run and bowled 5 dots.
And I think one of the things I've noticed that despite the extras, when they bowl a good ball, it is actually a very good ball that can challenge a batter. So that consistency is what is missing, but they're youngsters, so you allow them that leverage of making mistakes. A good offer, not too much power behind that shot there from Patricia Timong, but they will get a single. Light SS, the champions from the Eastern Region qualifiers. A bit of a surprise because everyone thought Olida would be the champions. Another quick single there from Patricia and Ariogo. Olida unable to win the championship. Is the power changing in the region?
One thing I'd love to evidence is that at the moment, the players of late SS have a lot of self-belief that this is their year.
When we've been having when we've been having chats with the other teams, I think there are also other teams that have the belief and faith that with Olida a bit weak, there is an opportunity for them as well. After 2 overs, 6 for no loss, Light SS.
The return of Malisa Ariokoti, who actually returned and picked 4 wickets yesterday in the game, alongside Lona, who picked 2 wickets in the game yesterday when Olida was playing against Ginger Senior Secondary School, already sends a very big message because they managed to limit Ginger only 59 runs. So I believe their return boosts the squad a bit. Yesterday I was here with Professor Olida, the owner of Olida, and they said that his team is strong again, and they lost the qualifiers because actually Lona and Malisa were not around. Though I believe Jimia and Akrut would have taken on the team and made sure that they win that game. But I believe that he now has the perfect strong squad that will actually take them through this school's cricket week.
I think Itungu has been the value bowler for Kilembe. She's always on the money. Like you've been mentioning, Ivan, there's another school in this region. They get lost in the crowd of Light SS and Olida. But St. Mary's Madeira, I think they're also making their own strides. Emma Twijuche, who's their coach, I'll be very, very interested in seeing them playing.
St. Mary's Madeira, they are the host school. Yesterday surprised everyone as they limited Sacred Hearts from Gulu to only 27 runs. So it's one of the good teams to watch out. But another thing I've seen in their squad for the teams that have been around them, they have so many bowlers. So to me, it wasn't a surprise. So their strength is in the bowling, and when they limited Sacred Hearts, I just felt it coming too.
Uses her feet, doesn't get too much power behind the ball, but at least they'll get a single. The run scoring before this morning, not very easy for the home side. I believe players like Timong should be understanding the conditions. But so far, it's proving not to be very, very easy. Kilembe holding their own. Walked off the hip. Chance for a double, and they should get only 2 runs. This outfield is not very, very quick, so you have to work for everything. Patricia Timong, they are trying to motor and put on runs for her side. And against the bowling of Ithungu, you have to work for your runs. She doesn't give so many extras. Ithungu just needs backup for from the rest of the bowling, so that Kilembe doesn't give away so many. Light SS yesterday in their games, how did they fare with the ball, Ivan? We'll be interested in how they were able to get out other teams. Very well played there, Patricia Timong. Old school, long barrier. The ball nearly went through her.
Well, then it's latest as yesterday, the wickets were shared. In the morning, their captain, Apollo Patricia, didn't manage to pick a wicket. But in the afternoon game, she picked 2 wickets. Well, the star of the morning was actually the man of match yesterday, as latest as beat Mukono Kings, Christine Aguti with 2 wickets. And Ariago Michelle plus Tino picked a solo wicket each in the afternoon game.
End of the third over, 10 for no loss. Light SS Light SS won the toss and elected to bat first. Good intent from them as well to just show that we are the big ladies, so we shall take responsibility. We are at the St. Mary's Madeira School, which is going to be our main ground. All the games from this particular ground will have a live stream. And this tournament is sponsored by Skyview. Skyview last year sponsored the boys edition, but this year they've extended their support to the girls tournament as well. Leia will continue from the primary school end. Patricia this time lashes onto that short ball very quickly. The first boundary for Light SS. Half tracker there from Leia. Patricia onto it very quickly in a flash. And she's able to pick up the first boundary for Light SS.
Looks like the game for Patricia to shine, because yesterday in the morning she managed only 3. In the afternoon she managed only 5. But now she is already on 9 off 9 with that strike rate of 100. This looks like the game for Patricia Timong. Just the composure from the way she's batting, the way she takes her stance.
Yeah, well said, Ivan. And one of the things that you need to... completely missed there by wicket-keeper. The throw was not a stinging one. You see the layer there, not very happy, the bowler. I'd say those are very good signs, even from a team that is still learning the game. If they are hurt by those small things, that shows that they have the hunger to play the game. And Ivan, like you mentioned, Patricia, you know, you're a star player. You're trying to make sure that you break into the Victoria Pulse team. Such games are the ones that can put your name on the mark, get a big score. No one will care about the opposition, but if you have the ability to get a big score. Swing and a miss. And it's given. Took his time there, Sadamo Yaga, but finally raised his finger. Jubilation for KILEMBE SS. They pick their first wicket. Light SS 15 for 1.
Just what that wicket means to the girls. As you see, though, they are celebrating it with a lot of energy. Ariago Michelle there wanted to swing hard to that one, but he swung her bat late. It hit on the top of the bat, and that edge was caught very nicely by the wicket keeper. Very disappointing start here for Light Senior Secondary School as they lose the first wicket under the power play. Ariago Michelle there departs with only 3 runs after facing 12 deliveries. And the new batter they are working on to bat for Light SS, Akidi Susan. Akidi Susan has been shining in the games. Yesterday she scored 13 as Light Senior Secondary School was taking on Mukono Kings yesterday in the morning. Even in the game that decided on who becomes the champion of this particular region, Akidi was one of the star performers as she managed to score 18 runs for Light SS, and they managed to chase the score that already had posted with 3 wickets in hand. So sending her a bit down in the order will help Light SS to put some more runs.
Yeah, Light SS, they had losing their first wicket. Arioga Michelle. The umpire there took his time. I don't know if he was just trying to make sure whether it was cleanly connected. But that wicket has energized the KILEMBE fielders. They are now louder on the park.
Time for the left-right combination as Akidi Susan, the left-hander there, comes in to try and look for some runs for Light Senior Secondary School.
Yeah, Ivan, I've seen some talent here in this particular game, especially a lot of left-handed batters. I hope that Ivan Kakande and Yusuf Nanga, who are looking for players for their 19 team, are taking note. Starts off there with a dot ball layer to Susan.
I just love the way Leia gave in that one because the way she gave out extras in her first over, I didn't know she would bowl a good delivery to the left-hander, but it was a very good delivery straight to the stumps, and Akidi Susan went into the block hole. And that marks the end of the fourth over. 15 for 1 is the score. Susan Akidi there batting alongside Patricia Timong. Try and make sure that they could get some more runs here for late SS. It's 4 overs gone. Ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you're watching in, it is the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week Tournament, proudly sponsored by Skyview. The officials and everyone around are putting on their Skyview outfits. The Skyview soda is being supplied, and the crystal water is the order of the day. But there's a change in the bowling attack. Itungo Margaret put out of the attack after delivering only 2 overs. And the new bowler there coming into the attack from the flying school end, Itungo Jolly. And one Itungo replaces another Itungo. Itungo Jolly was the captain for Kilembe SS last year. Unfortunately, this year she was being dropped to the role of being a vice captain. And the one who was the vice captain last year is currently the captain. Amazing stuff there.
Wide ball, but that ball had 4 runs written on it. I don't know how Patricia Timong missed out on it. Sky of sorts there from Itungo. Like Ivan has said, one Itungo replaces another. He's been telling us Itungo, Mohindo, those are very, very popular names for the schools that come from Kasese and Kilembe. Oh, goes through the fielder. Runs out of nothing here for Light SS. For now, Kilembe are their own enemies in the field because they've let a couple of balls go through them. Ivan Kakande will not be a very happy man. Very, very passionate coach as well, and also a good fielder. But these teams, Kilembe and Kasese, Mount Renzori, they haven't been playing hardball cricket for such a long time. But for them to see them at these finals, they've made great strides. Very well stopped. I don't know why Patricia had to go after that one. I think she could have left it and gotten an extra.
Then sometimes when you leave the ball to go and you get an extra, you may be out to the next delivery. So sometimes it's good for you to get off the strike and give your partner also an opportunity to score some runs.
But if you mistime it and it goes up in the air, you would be wondering why you had to go after it. But nonetheless, at least he was able to get some bat behind it. Group B action this morning here at the Madeira. Can Light SS make it 3 out of 3 for them and live up to the billing as the favorites in Group B? That should sting, and you see the fielder goes down immediately. Struck with some power there from Susan. Susan comes from Soroti, and there's a lot of Kalo behind that shot. So you need to be very, very careful when you're fielding. I hope the fielder is fine. Just needs some icing and deep heat, and then she'll be okay. Putting her body on the line for the team. But there's action happening at 4 other grounds here in Soroti. And very shortly, Evan will be telling us who's playing where. But there's cricket at Teso College, where we have 2 grounds. The Soroti Cricket Academy ground as well in town. And also at Father Hilda's Primary School. There's cricket everywhere. So we have 5 games happening every morning and 5 in the afternoons. As 16 schools battle to become the champion of girls cricket in Uganda.
Well, taking you through the games that are happening at Father Hilda's ground, Ndeje Senior Secondary School at the back of 2 losses yesterday. They lost the morning game They lost the morning game and the afternoon game as well, but today they are back into the action up against the hosts, St. Mary's Girls School Madera, and in that game Ndeje SS won the toss and they opted to bat first. The score is 13 for no loss. Taking you through other games, the big girl, after being out of action yesterday, the big girls of Gayaza, they didn't play in the game yesterday, they took good rest, but this morning they are out. They are playing against Kasese Senior Secondary School. The game is happening at Teso College Alowet, the second ground. Gayaza won the toss and they took a decision to bat first. The current score is 22 for no loss after 7 overs. In the other games, the defending champions of the Girls Schools Cricket Week, Walila High School, are taking on the debutants at this tournament, Good Heart. And that game is happening at the City Ground. Walila won the toss and they took a decision to bat first. Things don't look so good because they are 30 for 2 after 4.3 overs. The last fixture being played this morning, both of them are debutants, St. James Senior Secondary School and Masindi Senior Secondary School. Both of them lost their opening games yesterday, and any who wins here will have gotten the first win in this tournament. Masindi SS won the toss and elected to bowl first. The game is happening at Teso College Alowet Ground 1. Current score, St. James is 25 for 6 after 8.5 overs.
Up in the air is Kaya, chance for a catch. And on second chance, it is taken. Big hugs here for Kilembe because they pick up their second wicket. Very good technique, I must say, from Kilembe, because when you try and take the catch from high up there, if you miss out on the first chance, you always have a second one to try again. You can see, taken there on the second chance by the fielder. Kilembe pick up their second wicket. Light SS now 19 for 2.
Look at that swing. She went and got good contact onto that ball, but it didn't get in the meat of the bat. I tell you, if that ball had got into the meat of the bat, that would have been a bounder, and she was caught inside the 30 yards. Susan Akidi. Disappointing start there for her. She doesn't manage to put some runs for the team. But that brings the captain for Light Senior Secondary School, a very, very confident girl, Patricia Apollotti. She has been telling me how they broke the dominance of Olida High School. In the 9 years, Olida High School has been winning in this region, but they managed to beat them during the qualifiers. And she told me that this is their year. She is looking at winning the Schools Cricket Week trophy this year. Their coach also, Sandra Achao, who didn't manage to win it as a player, currently as a coach, also would wish to have it. So I think this year will be one of the most exciting editions of this tournament. Apollo Patricia comes after scoring 20 runs yesterday and picking 2 wickets as latest as so of Ndeje Senior Secondary School.
Off the mark with the boundary. Gift there from Itungu Joan, and it is peppered into the boundary. It's a really short, gets off the mark immediately. Said a very confident looking captain. Back of the hand there from Itungu, but just set up nicely for Patricia Apollotti. Gets off the mark with the boundary. Again, hit behind square and some good football skills from the fielder to carry it off. Hey, again, she rolls the ball down on the ground. She should know that the surface is not very good. So she's spoiling the ball. But that concludes the 5th over. 24 for 2, Light SS.
We're just getting into the last over of the power play. Kilembe Senior Secondary School there has already celebrated 2 wickets. 2 big wickets, I can say. That is the replay of the first ball that Apollotti Patricia faced. She managed to send it to the onside. She got the gap and managed to pick 4 runs. What a very good way to get off the mark with a boundary. But our latest so far lost 2 big wickets. Ariago Michelle going very cheaply, not putting so many runs. Yesterday she was one of the on-form players. The other player who has gone out is Susan Akidi. The left-right combination could have caused some problems here for the bowlers. But there is a change in the bowling attack. And another Itungu is into the attack this side from the primary school end.
Yeah, you'd think that the whole Kilembe SS team comes from one family. One Itungu after another. left-handed bowler. Akidi. My little time, Ivan, with the Victoria Pals in Abu Dhabi, I learned a word in Ateso, kiding, to mean in the middle. They say kiding, kiding.
I just love that you're used to
Kiding.
pronounce that name.
Extras again might be the problem for Kilembe SS because they've been very, very tidy. They've taken their chances. Yeah, a cheeky shot there from Patricia Polot. Too much risk for only just the one run.
But then, as you said, one of the innings where we have seen teams very, very tidy. This is one of the games where teams have been so tidy. 5 overs and only 4 extras have been given out. Into the block hole, Patricia Apolot not going in for that juicy delivery. I beg your pardon, that is Patricia Timong. There are 2 Patricias on the crease at the moment. Another big swing there from Patricia Timong. She manages to get the gap at deep square leg and add more 4 runs here for Light Senior Secondary School. She just managed to align her body so well behind that one and sent it to the boundary for yet another 4 runs for Light Senior Secondary School.
Yeah, Patricia Timon now starting to get stuck in. She's very, very strong square of the wicket. Everything that has been dropped short to her, she's just been able to pick it up and pepper it into the ropes. Itungu. Sponsor some sportsmanship there. Itungu, spirit of the game, just helping Patricia Apollo, the captain for Light SS. Light Secondary School. Naomi Amongin will be coming into the commentary and will be telling us what is the difference between Light and Olida and why has Olida been dominating. Good comeback there from Itungu to just keep it to nothing. On the account of things, I think Kilembe have done well, Ivan. 30 for 2. They've pinned Light SS, who are the favorites in this Group B.
Well, Dennis, I would love to say that they have done so well because they have not given out so many extras. And that marks the end of the power play. 31 for 2 is the current score. Kilembe SS giving out only 4 extras. Not so many teams have managed that, because so many teams are giving a lot of extras. You could find the score in 70s, but when the extras are 38, meaning whatever comes off the bat is even less than what has been bowled in terms of extras.
Yes, I think in the game that we were on yesterday afternoon, as many as 32 extras were bowled.
And the other team scored 59.
Exactly. So Mukono Kings yesterday very generous in the afternoon game, but at least were able to pick up a 9-wicket victory. And like you've mentioned, if you take away the extras, I think these teams will be in better positions to try and compete against each other. They've made Light SS work for their runs. 31 for 2, just 4 extras have been given. Very good stuff. Changing the bowling, Bamboo comes into the attack. I told you every time they bowl the good balls, they really challenge the batters. Patricia Timong trying to garden, but this is a carpet. I don't know how much effect that has. And there's actually no pace in the bowling, so sometimes it's very difficult to pick up the balls. A lot of bamboos as well in the Kasese SS team. So clearly, the people from that region, I think they just share a first name. You just keep changing the last name. One bounce and into the fence from Patricia Timong. She's been very, very strong and anything bold, short. And this time she picks up, after 2 dot balls, picks up another half tracker. And they deposits it for another boundary. She's racing, changing gears already. 22 of 19 for her. She's been the aggressor. She scored at least more than 3/4 of the runs that Light SS have come off the wheel of Patricia Timong.
Patricia Timong there picking her 3rd boundary. It's her 3rd 4 in this innings. But then the naming in Kasese, I think, depends on the position where you're born. If you're the first, you're the Mumbere.
Another short ball. There will be some work to do for the fielder. But her footballing skills do not help the school, because back-to-back boundaries now for Patricia Timong. Half tracker this time on the offside, and she's able to launch onto it and hit it for another boundary.
Fielder there trying a lot of work. She went round the ball, tried to stop it, but finally got beaten. And Patricia Timong will be happy to get her 4th boundary in this innings. Looks like this is one of the games she was waiting for, 26 of 20. And she doesn't look like she's giving out her wicket anytime soon.
Yeah, considering that she's been there for quite some time, 26 of 20 balls. One of the mantras that they always tell cricket players is being better for longer. The longer you stay in, the better for the team. So it is better for her to just carry on, try and bat out all the 20 overs. She can even get a century if she's, she has her mind set onto it. Because later on, if you keep scoring runs, even KILEMBE will start dropping their shoulders, and they'll give you a lot of bad balls, and there will be so many gaps to score runs. So it's important that she can be better for longer.
As she gets better for longer, a free hit is on its way, following a receding call of Noble from the umpire there. Looks like it's now the time for Patricia Timong to release up her arms and see what she can get for Light Senior Secondary School of this delivery.
Misses out on that free hit, Patricia Timong. 40 for 2 after 6.5 overs. It's a 20-over cricket. And the sun has come out. It's just 9 o'clock, but another half tracker. This time not well connected. Oh, the fielder came very quickly. I was a bit worried for her there, but because the outfield is not very, very even, so you need to be careful as you try and put your body behind the ball. But that concludes the 7th over. 41 for 2. Light SS won the toss and elected to bat first against KILEMBE Secondary School. And as is right now, Light SS is 41 for 2 after 7 overs. There will be a change in the commentary box. Naomi Amongene will be joining Ivan Sejabi.
Now may you welcome to the commentary box Naomi Amongene, one of the children of the soil. She's also had some caps with the under-19 team. She's played a couple of games there. I also take the pleasure to have an international superstar here with me in the commentary box. Now may you welcome into the commentary box.
Thanks, Ivan. Another quick single there from Patricia Timong, and a missile from the fielder, and goes for 4 runs.
As you can see there from the replay, Patricia Timong aligning her body so well. She got it full on the leg side and she managed to send it to the boundary. The fielder there not managing to judge it so well. She got beaten and Patricia Timong managed to get the 5th boundary. It looks like the girls from Kilembe are dropping their shoulders, as Dennis earlier talked about it, because as you can see, their body language is becoming very low on the pitch. They are no longer celebrating and no longer clapping on every delivery.
A good ball there from Ithungo, challenging Patricia Timong to play the ball on the offside.
Patricia Timong not managing to send away that one.
A no ball call from the umpire, and Timong gets one single off that one. I think this time around Timong is going to utilize that free hit. Looking at the way her body language is, Patricia Apolot might help her do that.
Timong Patricia failing to score on a free hit. Now it's chance for Apollo Patricia to release up her arms as a free hit comes.
Looks like the Ithungo is challenging Patricia Apolot on playing the ball on the offside. A wide ball there from Ithungo. Looks like the extras that these people are giving are going to cost the team, because the runs are really ticking. They already have 48 for 2 in 7.3 overs. Another battle there for Patricia Polot, trying to figure out where to play the ball, because it was ball to her direct to the stumps. And trust me, I know she's protecting her wicket, so she has to figure out everything that she can do to protect her stumps from being bowled. A good knock there from Apollo down the road, one bounce to the rope, and that gives her 4 runs, making her score 10 runs for 8.
Patricia Timong there picking that one very, very nicely for yet another boundary. 8 overs have been bowled here at St. Mary's Ground, and 52 for a loss of 2 wickets is the current score. It's the Adult Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament, probably sponsored by Skyview. Light Senior Secondary School is taking on KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. Light Senior Secondary School won the toss, and they have taken a decision to bat first. Currently they are moving so well. This partnership has tried to build some bit of stability, as they have now tried to fight and make sure that they keep their wickets. They last lost a wicket in the 4th over, and now we are into the 8th over. They haven't yet lost a wicket. Patricia Apolot there with 10 of 8, and Patricia Timong with 32 of 36. And Ithungo Flavia is back into the attack for KILEMBE Senior Secondary School from the flying school end.
A good ball there from Ithungo that gives a very good advantage for a catch that is taken, and Timong breaks the partnership between Patricia Timong and Patricia Apolot, leaving Patricia hanging inside, thinking of what she's supposed to do next.
The energies look to be coming back. Look at that delivery. Good delivery on the offside. Patricia Timong playing it so late, and it just went straight to the hands of the fielder. Celebration moment there for KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. Patricia was one of those players who were trying to put some threat, as she had now started getting into the game and she had started scoring some runs. But the departure of Timong Patricia will introduce Tino Sarah into the attack. Into the crease to come and also look for some runs for Late Senior Secondary School. So you can see there from the Nash, from the wire Nash, there are some fans who've come around. They've chosen not to join us inside here. They would love to watch it from outside. But it's really a beautiful tournament here. The girls are enjoying themselves. Tournaments hasn't seen so many big individual scores. Yesterday we saw only one half century. The other score which was close to a half century was a 49 score from Mbwali Naume of Masaka Senior Secondary School, missing out half century there by just one run. But today is yet another day for us to see some big scores. Last year at this very ground, Alako was on form. She managed to score 108 runs against Lodi's Mid, and she was unbeaten in that game.
I come back there from Bamboo, and she bowls a wide after her good wicket delivery. Looks like the excitement is still on, and she has forgotten that she has to bowl good balls again.
The coach dropping in Tino Sarah a little bit early, because when you see the lineup of light SS, they have some other big hitters of the ball.
Unfortunately.
I just can't tell why the coach sent in Tino this quick, because she's trying to offer at everything, yet there were batters who could get some runs with a lot of ease.
And it feels like Timong's getting out has brought really a lot of challenges for Patricia Apollo, because looks like that partnership was better off than the partnership that is in right now, because it has really reduced the run rate. A quick single there from Tino down the side to find leg, bringing approach again to the non-striker's end, because I think they didn't count the ball so well, and Apollo decides to run before even realizing that it's the last ball of the over that's going to bring again to the non-striker's side.
54 for a loss of 3 wickets. 9 overs have been bowled, and more 11 overs are yet to come. When you look at the batting lineup of Lechner Secondary School, they are big hitters of the ball. Masi Kungai, Kristen Aguti, Kelea Ajego, one of those ones. Then you could get Iro Judith. She's also been on form. She's been picking some wickets.
Ithungo comes back to the attack of bowling, and she's bowling really so well to Tino, and looks like Tino is again starting to dot. If Apollo had remained there, I believe that she would have maybe gotten a single off that ball.
Sarah there still looking for the gaps. She's so far first 7 deliveries, and she has scored only a single run, but she's still on the hunt for the runs. She's trying to look for the gaps on the offside, but the fielders are also so positive.
I think Tino is only doing swing and miss. If she could get the contact of the ball, I think she would get the ball far even more than 30 yards, because looking at her energies, I think she can't take the ball to the boundary so easily. So I think she has to get the contact in order to get some runs on the table. A good struck there from Tino that gives them an advantage of 1 run, though they thought of 2, but I think if they'd risked for 2, it would have costed a run out for them again. Apollo are trying to play another cheeky shot on a wide ball from Ithungo. That's a one good over there from Mithungo that conceded only 2 runs. 1 run from Tino and a wide ball from her. Looks like these dot balls are becoming too many now for Light SS. Like, Ivan, if you look at the way this partnership is right now batting, do you think Timong's going out is not going to cost Light SS to score a few runs that might be it's gonna be hard to defend or easy to defend?
Well, there are some games where you see where Patricia Timong has not been scoring runs, and these are the batters who have been coming down in the order. They have been trying and make sure that they put latest in a winning position. But I can't rule out that Timong is one of the good batters in that team.
And now the Thungo comes back into the attack, bowling so well to Tino, and that's again another dot ball for Light SS. Another good ball there from Mithungo. Looks like today's teams are better off than yesterday's team, because yesterday's teams extras were the food of the day, and today's teams are better off because like Lightest has 56 runs on board and only 9 extras from Kilembe SS. A good knock there from Tino on the own side, and that gives them 1 run.
Yeah, but as you can see there, the fielding from those girls from the hills of the Renzo region, the hills of Kasese, they are not doing so many mistakes in the field. I love the way they are going down and trying to make sure that they collect everything, not letting those balls to go away. They have not made so many mistakes in their fielding, something which shows that they are a good team to try and make sure that they could maybe limit Late SS to scoring so many runs.
That's really right about it, because if the Kilembe SS team doesn't stop those balls, they'll have so many boundaries to concede. A quick single there from Apolot to fine leg, and it's a risky run, but they managed to get through it. That's an over from Mithungo, a very good over that only conceded 2 runs. Looks like this team today has really come back strong, not giving extras and free runs to the other teams, making them concede their runs off the bat. And this kinda is challenging because like usually so many teams survive in extras, but I think today Lightest has to really strike the bat so hard to get the runs on the table. A good shot there from Apolot. Striking Layer's ball down to fine leg for a single. I think if Apollo continues getting those singles, like they always say, one orange fills the basket. So like if she gets 1 by 1, I think she will really get so many runs for her team.
Apollo Patricia, they are moving so well with 12 or 12. That's strike rate of 100. Something very good there for her team.
A good shot there that gives a possibility of a catch, but the fielder tries so hard but fails to get it and goes for 4 runs.
The fielder they are trying to run so close, as you can see there from the replay. Some good pitch delivery there. Big swing there from the batter. The fielder wanted to try and make sure that she gets that one into her hands. Unfortunately, she wasn't in position. And Tino Sara will pick her first boundary in this game. Tina has been trying to offer on every delivery. I think the coach has sent her to score some runs, but this time around she's just survived being caught.
It's a good thought there from Leia. Gives another chance of a catch to Tino, but lucky enough Tino strikes it over her that kind of is challenging for her to catch. An appeal there from the fielders over the ball that hit Apollo's pads, and the umpire says it's not out.
Quick look at the replay there. That ball was pitched on the leg side. Oh, sorry. That was the chance they had of the run out.
A good shot there from Apollo down to fine leg and concedes her 4 runs. That's much more better of her, because right now she has been in for some good time and Tino has just gotten in. I think it would be better right now if she increases on her strike rate and gets more runs.
That's a very good shot. She just got it going down the leg, and she made contact to send it to deep square leg to pick a boundary for Light Senior Secondary School, keeping them at 68 for a loss of 3, with 1 ball to complete the 12th over.
A good delivery from Leia. That marks the end of her over.
$68 for 3 after 12 overs is the current score here at St. Mary's Girls School Madera Ground. It is the Skyview Annual Girls Schools Cricket Week Tournament. Skyview coming on board, making sure that the players here keep dehydrated with the crystal water, and they keep their lips sweet with the different flavors of Skyview. We're up and running. It is Light Senior Secondary School up against KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. Light SS won the toss and took a decision to bat first. The change of the bowling side, Itungo Jolly, who was bowling from the primary school end, now goes to the flying school end.
A wide ball delivery there from Itungo from her first ball of the over, and the keeper unfortunately misses it and concedes again another 1 run, totaling the score to 70 for 3 in 12 overs.
Lack of power in that shot, but if Apollo had put in some power, that could have rested the boundary for 4 runs. They managed to pick only a single.
A good shot there again from Tino. Down that side to mid off. They wanted to go for 2 runs, but I think the fielder picks the ball so fast and they only go for 1 run.
Tino just aligning her body, but there was some half chance there for a catch. The fielder there not taking both hands, and Tino survives that.
A wide followed by a no ball from Ithungo. I think this is really not something good for her right now, because if the wides and the no balls keep multiplying, it's going to increase the score. That is going to be so hard to chase.
But Patricia will face another free hit.
Apollo tries to smash that free hit down the side to the onside. I think she tried using all of her energy, but it didn't really give her what she wanted, because I believe everyone who faces a free hit wants it to go for a boundary. Her white ball again from Ithunga. I think she has really lost her line, because in the other overs that she has been bowling quite well. But this one looks a little costly for her, because she's really multiplying the score so much.
So that marks the end of the 13th over. 80 for 3 is the score here at St. Mary's. Tino Sarah there with 10 of 19. Patricia Apollotti 21 after facing 19 deliveries as well.
There we see hit and run there from Apollotti. Tap and go. Looks like this partnership is really doing so well for Light SS, because they're really bringing so many runs on the another quick single there from Tino Sarah. Looks like Apollotti is really getting off those quick singles, and the awareness that Tino has makes it for her that when the fielders misfield, she calls it for another run, giving them 2 runs on the board. That multiplies the score so well for them, clocking to 84 for 3 in 13.4 overs.
End of over number 14. 6 overs are remaining to complete the innings, and 85 for a loss of 3 wickets is the current score. Tino Sarah 11 of 20. Patricia Apollote, the captain for Late Senior Secondary School, 23 of 23. Late SS won the toss and they opted to bat first in this game. Right now looks like they are getting into the comfortable seat. They haven't lost so many wickets. They've just so far lost 3 wickets. Game is broadcasting live from St. Mary's Girls' School Ground here in Madera, in the heart of the beautiful city of Soroti.
A good knock there from Apollote. Down that side to Gali. And they concede 2 runs. There was hope that it would go to the bunch, but good save from the fielder. That's another single from Apollo that leaves the fielders so much confused on where to throw the ball. And I think that would not be worth it, because if Tino was really ready to go for another single, they would have gone for 2 runs off that ball, because the fielder wasn't aware of where to throw the ball and who to. The keeper blunders there, and that gives Apollo another chance to come back on the strike. Looks like Apollo is really eager for these runs, because she being the captain of the team deserves to have a good score that is easy to defend any day, any time. Because they're more of a bowling team as well, and I know they can defend any score that they set any time. A good pick up there from Apollo that gives a chance of a catch, but lucky enough, the field, I think, blunders and drops that one. Another quick single there from Apollo, and that marks the end of the 15th over, where Light SS has 92 for 3 in 15 overs. Apollo anchoring in this game has 29 for in 27 balls, and Tino, her partner, has 11 for 22.
Mbambu is back into the attack there for for KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. The 2 schools are from Kasese. But Mbambu Gloria is the bowler there back. She so far bowled 3 and conceded only 18 runs.
Looks like Tino has really gotten her eye on the ball, that she makes contact over every ball. That's a blunder from the bowler and the fielder.
These overthrows are turning out now to be a little bit costly for KILEMBE Senior Secondary School, as they are giving late SS opportunity of picking up a couple of free runs.
Tino there gives a chance of a catch that is taken by the fielder. And that again gets another wicket. So Light SS is 95 for 4.
After long, they celebrate a wicket. Look at that replay. She pitched the ball in the juicy areas. Some beautiful shot, but with not much power. Just got caught there at mid-wicket. And the departure of Tino Sarah will introduce Kongai Mercy Tracy, one of the batters who have been scoring runs for Light Senior Secondary School throughout the qualifiers. She's been one of those players who have anchored the innings. She's been batting so well. And now here she comes to try and make sure that she sees off these last remaining overs of the first innings. It's one of the longest partnerships there. The partnership managed to give them 43 runs.
Looks like Konga has come in to really smash this ball, because looking at her, she's swinging her bat. Looks like she's ready to score 30 or 15 balls for the team. Konga hits that ball direct to the fielder, but looks like the KILEMBE is offering to Light SS are giving those ones and twos that are really multiplying the score so well for Light SS, where they have 96 for 4. Another misfield from the fielders that again brings one more run on the table that was not even supposed to be a run, because the ball was really direct to the fielder. That was supposed to be just a stop, and it's a no run for them. But looking at the way they are fielding, looks like they should really tighten their field.
But that marks the end of the 16th over. 97 for a loss of 4 is the current score here at Madera Ground. We're into the last 4 overs of the first innings. Late SS won the toss and they elected to bat first. But here with me, I would love to welcome Dennis Msali back into the commentary box. Dennis, you're very, very welcome into the commentary box.
Thank you, Ivan. Hasn't been easy for Light SS to get here, but they are close to the 3 magical figures. Very well played there by the captain. Not too much power behind that shot, but she makes sure she hits it behind point and will race away for a boundary. She moves on to 35 runs coming off her bat. Very composed batting from the captain, Patricia Apolot. And Light SS bring up their 100 runs, 101 for 4 after 16 overs.
As Light SS bring up the 100 runs, Itungu Margaret concedes her first boundary. She opened the bowling for KILEMBE Senior Secondary School, and she had conceded only 7 overs in the first 3 overs that she bowled. But looks like it's now not a very good time to bowl.
Swing and a miss, but Itungu has really been the money baller for Kilembe. And it's good to see now they bring her back at the back end. She's into her final over, so someone else have to negotiate. After this, there will be 2 more overs, 3 more overs left. So someone else will have to take the responsibility. Big hoik, but falls short just over the fielder. I said, ooh, some work to do there from the fielder. She had to go around the football post. And good work. A lot of commitment from the Kilembe fielders. I hope they don't injure themselves in the process, but they clearly show that they have the heart for the game.
The receding overs when there is a fall of wicket has been increasing the energies here for the girls from Kasese. They have been trying to put their bodies on the line to stop the balls as much as they can.
Doesn't come out of the middle of the bat for Apolot. We have 1 half century in the tournament so far, scored by a player from Kasese. Another Ithungu, Retina. She got 62 not out yesterday when Kasese upset the odds and defeated Indeje by 20 runs. Patricia Apolot, I don't want to jinx her, but she's on 38 of 33 balls. Hopefully she can get to her half century as well. Soroti City hosting the annual girls tournament for the 2nd year running. At least in this month I would have done something for the first time. I have come to Soroti City for the first time. Swing and a miss there from Mercy. I think we are in the slog over, so they are trying to hit everything. They have wickets in hand, 6 wickets in hand. So Soroti trying to make sure they can score as many runs as possible.
The intent very, very clear there from Kongai Mastress.
There will be no stopping that one because a full toss, given the treatment that it deserves. This time coming out of the middle of the bat from Mercy Kongai and racing to the boundary.
Look at that replay. That is the delivery from Itungo that has been punished for 4 runs. She came, pitched it in the areas, and the beautiful swing there from Kongai must manage to get 4 runs for Light Senior Secondary School. Kongai conceding a 2nd boundary in the 4 allotted overs that she has bowled in this innings. She goes for 18 after completing half overs, but that marks the end of the 17th over, and 108 for a loss of wickets is the current score. We're into the last 3 overs of the first innings, where late SS won the toss and opted to bat first. They're moving so well. But another Itungo is into the attack. Itung Flavia coming there from the primary school end.
Run out and it's given. Wicket out of nothing. I think my words have come back to bite me. I thought I wouldn't jinx Apolot and she gets a half century. But miscommunication.
Look at that replay. Itungo Flavia coming in so well. Apolot managed to get it to the bat, but that ball went straight to the fielder. She took a very, very risky run and she had to pay for the scene. She walks off after the jinx. After the jinx from Dennis saying that she may score her the second half century of the tournament. But that was a disappointing end for Apolot Patricia. At least she could have put in some efforts and try and make sure that she doesn't give out her wicket so cheaply.
Yeah, I think the problem there, and the Itungu, the bowler, took her time to wipe off the bails because she knew after making the collection very well from the fielder, she took her time to take off the bails. I didn't know whether she knew that she has to take off the bails to effect the run out, but she took a lot of time and Patricia nearly got back into it. But a good piece of fielding there from Kilembe. And the aggressor Apolot has to work for 38. But a very, very good knock there from the captain for Light SS. They are 108 for 5.
The new man working on for Light Senior Secondary. Sorry, the new batter working on for Light Senior Secondary School, Christine Agoti, yesterday put up a player of match performance as Light SS managed to move past Mokono Kings by 82 runs. Christine Agoti managed to score 17 runs, and in her bowling, she picked 2 wickets. Now here she is trying to make sure that she had something for Light SS with the bat. And off the mark, Christine Agoti, she manages to get the gap in the cover area. The good running. Oh, I beg your pardon.
A very good ball there, but the keeper completely missed everything. Could have been dangerous as well, because I think that's why the reason the umpires requested that put on a helmet. She's quoting for every ball. Some of them come off the turf very quickly. Massey trying to go across the line. They will only get a single. That one not coming out of the middle of the bat. Even if Light SS has 100 runs, the energy in the field from KILEMBE SS is still on point. Up in the air, chance for a catch. And it's taken. Nothing short there from Christine. And KILEMBE pick up their 6th wicket.
It started raining wickets here. Look at that replay. Good delivery there on the 4th stump. Big swing there from Christine Agoti. She goes for nothing as a beautiful catch there is completed at cover area. Christine Agoti there, one of the aggressive batters in the team who has been scoring runs in the previous games. But looks like today wasn't her day. A beautiful catch there from Mbambu Gloria off Ithung Flavia's ball. Sends her back to the dugout. But her departure will introduce the wicket keeper for Light Senior Secondary School, Kelea Ajego, one of the players who have been putting here fine form for Light Senior Secondary School. She's been trying to make sure that she turns tables around every time she comes a bit late, and she has been scoring some runs. In the game, the decider of the regionals for the Eastern region, as Light SS managed to upset Olida High School. Kelea Ajego was one of the batters who managed to shine past the bowlers of Olida High School as she managed to score 11 runs. Now here she is, granted an opportunity by the coach Sandra Achao, trying to make sure that she gets some more runs for Light Senior Secondary School.
111, do you think is enough for Light SS to pick up the win against KILEMBE Secondary School?
Yeah, well, Dennis, I would love to agree that in this game, KILEMBE has done so well with the ball. And off the mark right away, Kelea Ajego, she manages to get it to the offside. Some good fielding there. The save is celebrated by the Mukono Kings players who are watching this game from that tree near the boundary.
That's really more than a save. A lot of heart and commitment in that fielding. Can see there she's really trying to make sure she chases down that ball. And she does so well to just drag it back into play. Top quality fielding.
That marks the end of the 18th over. 113 for a loss of 6 is the current score. We are into the last 2 overs of the games. But well, then, as I was saying, this team has done so well with the field, KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. So I hope they can put something using the bat, because they've been so well. They've not given out so many extras. Actually, it's one of the games where I've seen very few extras. But we would hope that maybe when they come with the bat, they could try and make sure that they score some runs. But Itungo Jolly, the former captain of the team, is back into the attack from the flying school end. Some glance shot there from Mase Kungai as she manages to pick yet another single at short fine. Beautiful running there between the wickets. Looking at the two batters, they look big in size. Kelea Ajego and Kongai Mase Tracy. But the physique they are using to run between the wickets is unmatched. Another big swing there from Agoti as she manages to get the boundary towards cow corner area. What a good way to get some runs here for the team. She comes in late. Wickets have been falling here for late SS. But Kelea manages to pick that much needed boundary for light senior secondary school, and the field adjustments will come in as the fielder was fielding at deep mid wicket is now sent close to the cow corner area. Another big swing there. Intent is clear. The ball races past Tigale. The chase is on. Some good pick up there. She saves them from the boundary, but 2 runs are picked there by Kelea Ajego. Kelea has managed to make sure that she scores off every delivery. She so far faced 3 and scored 8, putting her team in a very, very good position where they can defend the score. Swing and a miss. She doesn't get enough contact onto that one. Tungo Jolly delivering a good over this time round. She's been giving out extras in the receding deliveries, but this time round she's putting everything on the money. Another swing and a miss. If Itungo Jolly was bowling these lines, she wouldn't have gone for those so many runs. Because in 3.5 she's so far gone for 39. Kelea Ajego swings and misses everything. That one hits the pads towards the leg area, but that marks the end of the 19th over. 120 is the current score for a loss of 6 wickets. We are into the last over of the first innings. Light senior secondary school, they are winning the toss and taking a decision to bat first. Kelea Ajego with 8 of 6 and Kongai Masi Tracy with 8 of 7. Some brilliance there from the girls from Kasese, and Mbambu Gloria comes back into the attack. Big swing there. The ball is up in the air, and that ball goes for a maximum. What a good shot there from Masekungai to give us the first 6 of the game and of the innings.
Yeah, it will be a search party trying to find that ball, because Mercy puts everything in this shot and it goes all the way for a maximum half a dozen for her into the farmland there. That shot from Mercy, 126 for 6 now. Light SS, they are putting the foot on the pedal, trying to make a charge for it and put in a big total. Hey, the bowler there near ran into ball when the wicketkeeper is still putting on. When the wicketkeeper is still putting on the pads. Misfield. The sun is blazing hot, but even the trying to steal a single. But the field are very, very aware. Security tight, like they like to say. You can see from the image there, it's blazing hot. So some spectators. I don't know why they don't just come in. Again, more power there from Mercy, and that will also race away for a boundary. One bounce and into the rope. Mercy making a charge for it.
These have been the finishers for Light Senior Secondary School. Kelea Ajego and Mercy Kongai getting boundaries in this last over. We're now moving close to the 140 score.
Back-to-back boundaries. More work to do for the fielders on the boundary, but no chance of stopping that one. Mercy picks up another boundary. It's becoming a very big over. 15 runs coming off it so far.
The dugout for Light Senior Secondary School there lit up. Look at that replay. Ball pitched on the leg side. Good shot there from Kelea Ajego. She managed to send it to the leg side. Jolly Itungo trying to stop that one, but she got beaten. And that ball raced away to the boundary. Final delivery of the innings.
And again, another big swing and miss. But nothing there. Light SS will finish on 135 for 6 in their 20 overs. 136 will be the requirement for KILEMBE Secondary School. Been very valiant in the field, but they could only limit Light SS to 135.
The team coached by Nankunda Oscar. One of my great friends there from Kasese. KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. They've been a perennial team in the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week. Playing their first game this year. And at the end of the first innings, that is the match summary. Apollo Patricia high scoring there with 38 of 34. Patricia Tumong 32 of 27. Ajego Claire coming in late but managing to score a quick fire of 16 of 9. Asinja bowling 4 overs, conceded 24 and picked 2 wickets. Flavia Itungo with half overs, she conceded 16 and picked only a solitary wicket. Gloria Mbambu bowled 32 overs and picked a single wicket in half overs. But ladies and gentlemen, the Skyview Girls Schools Cricket Week is going on for the next couple of days, and we shall be broadcasting games live here. But as we go in for the innings break, we're going to be popping around with our bottles of the Skyview, try and make sure that we refreshen our voices. Come back and take you in the next balls of the second innings. We catch up.
back on the second innings here at St. Mary's Madeira. Skyview, the sponsors of the Girls Schools Cricket Week. Our first game this morning is a Group B clash between Light SS and Kilembe Secondary School. Light won the toss, elected to bat first, and they got 135 for 6 in their 20 overs. It's going to be a turn for Kilembe SS to have a crack at it. How many runs can they be able to get so that they can pick up a victory? Their first game of the tournament, Kilembe, they were not in action yesterday. But Light playing their third game, they came into this particular game on a back of 2 wins, and they lead the way in Group B. My name is Dennis Musale, and I'm still here with Ivan Sajabi and Naomi Amongin. 136 from Light SS. Top quality performance from them, Ivan, with the bat, especially from the captain. And Patricia Timong, the big players standing up in that inning.
Then, as you say, Patricia Timong, one of the big players, as you saw, she opened the batting today. She's opening the bowling as well. Yesterday, she opened the bowling in both games. In the morning game, she bowled 3 overs, went for only 2 runs against Mukono Kings. In the afternoon game, she bowled 3 overs as well, went for 8 runs. Unfortunately, in this tournament, she's just yet to pick a wicket.
Yeah, an all-round performer for Light SS, Patricia Timong. But usually that's what happens in schools cricket. If you're the star player of the team, you do pretty much everything. It's no surprise to say that Patricia Timong opens the batting and also opens the bowling as well. The tournament got underway yesterday, and 16 schools are battling to be the champions, to be crowned the best cricket playing school in girls cricket. Olida High School with the team with the mark on their back, because they've been able to win it 4 times in a row. 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row. 4 times in a row, so they'll be seeking a 5th crown. 4 times they are tied with Gaza High School, but the record winners of this tournament are Ginger SS.
Yes, SS didn't start off the tournament on a very good note, but Itung Jolly and Mbambu Gloria will be the opening batters for Kilembe Senior Secondary School. Very good start there from Patricia Timong as she opens up her count with a dot ball. Mbambu Gloria there and Itung Jolly, the trusted two, to open the batting, to come up front for Kilembe Senior Secondary School.
They took off for a quick one. Chance for a run out. Completely missed there by Patricia Timong. The throw must have stung as well, because very powerful throw from the captain, Patricia Apolot. A bit of blind running there from Mithungu and Bambu. Nearly got themselves in trouble. Very solid and everything behind the ball there from Itungu Joan. Itungu Jolly. I think what is missing for them will be the intent. They're not showing too much intent. I'm not so sure about the batting for Kilembe, but at least they showed a lot of heart in the field. I think they just need to be brave with the bat as well to try and challenge Light SS.
Well, then we're just into the first over, and so far they have a run on board. So it's just the start. We need first give them a couple of benefit of doubts, see what they can do. The composure from Ithung Jolly doesn't show that she will give out a wicket anytime soon. She's good in the block hole.
Yeah, and Timong has been very tidy, hasn't bowled an extra. Concludes the first over, 1 for Nolos. Kilembe. The teams play games in the morning and in the afternoons. This is a game here coming to you live from St. Mary's, Madeira. But we have action all round, and Olida has put someone to the sword in a particular fixture that Ivan is going to update you about. But the games at Teso College that has two playing surfaces, one at the Soroti Cricket Academy ground and at Father Hilda's. But we'll find out what's happening on the other grounds. In the afternoon, a big Group A clash will be coming up here. Masaka will be taking on Ginger SS. That should be a cracker of a game. But Ivan will brief us on what's happening on the other grounds after this ball from Ariogo.
Some people there, but the umpire Ronald Ebulu says that is not out. Olida High School, one of the dominating teams here, managed to get onto the debutants and smashed them 205 for a loss of 4 in the first innings. At the other grounds, St. James with 62 for 9 in 2 overs. Masindi is on the chase. 31 for a loss of 3 is the current score. Chance for a catch there, but it goes 50-50 as Tino Sarah doesn't manage to get that one so quickly. But in the updates, St. Mary's Girls School Madeira 87 for a loss of 7 in 20 overs. Ndeje SS is yet to bat. The big girls of Gaza High School. Gaza High School 86 for a loss of 7 in 18.5. The game is still in the first innings, which are just yet to be concluded.
Some fortune there for Kilembe. They get just to 1 run.
Some field changes there by Ariago Michelle, taking Ero Judith a little bit wider because that they were trying to play the balls down the leg. Well, that marks the end of the second over. 2 for Nolos is the current score. 134 is needed in 18 overs. Currently, Kilembe Senior Secondary School is scoring just a run in every over. If it goes like this at the end of the 20 overs, the score will be 20 mathematically. But that's not what will happen because a cricket game has so many moments. And the Patricia Timong is back into the attack for late in the secondary school from the primary school end. One to the offside. But the call from the umpire there will be wide. Timong Patricia trying to make sure that she puts everything on the offside, but it drops her head a bit, and that one will run away for yet a wide. Another one on the wide mark. This time the swing from Mbam Gloria doesn't make any contact. Some good recovery there from Patricia Timong. one of the experienced players in the side. She opened the batting for the under-19 team during the World Cup qualifiers that were played in Botswana. Her experience is what her team builds on. A little bit straighter, some good shot there, but the fielding is equal to the challenge. Some good all-round cricket there as the stop is on to make sure that KILEMBE does not steal any run. KILEMBE batters here starting it off very slowly. Big swing there, it gets to the onside. Chance for a run out, but it's 50-50. KILEMBE manages to take away 2 runs. Celebration moment there for Light Senior Secondary School as they pick their first wicket. Mbambu Gloria there being trapped. She goes into the trap for Timong Patricia. Look at that replay. Timong Patricia came in so quick. Bowling that one straight to the stump. Mbambu trying to move out to play a well left. But that ball was going to hit the stumps and the umpire had nothing to do for her but to send her back to the dugout. Olila High School, Light High School celebrating their first wicket there. The celebration is very big, as you can hear. It is the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week. Games are broadcasting live from here at St. Mary's Girls School, Madera Ground. But here in the commentary box, I am joined in by Naomi Amongin. Naomi, welcome to the commentary box.
Thanks a lot. It looks like Light SS is really making it so tight for KILEMBE says, because by the time you have 5 runs for 1 in 2.4 and the bowlers are really dotting every ball because even the extras are so few, and Timong Parisha being the opening bowler and bowling her second over is bowling everything to the stump, and I think that's a very good lead for her being an opening bowler.
The introduction of Amongin Naomi into the commentary box introduces a new batter for KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. The new batter, Leah Asinja. She did a lot of good work with the ball, but the game is played by the ball and the bat, and here she is to try and make sure that she puts some runs for Light Senior Secondary School. One block to the offside, looks like that was going to beat her. But that ball doesn't carry, because if it had carried, maybe they would have celebrated yet another wicket. But the attempt wasn't so bad because she managed to send it away from her pads. Another one a little bit straight. Claire Ejogo not collecting everything as the batter misses everything. And that marks the end of the third over. 5-1 is the current score here at St. Mary's Girls School here in Madera. Looks like the game is on for Light Senior Secondary School. They are not leaking runs in this first power play, and they have so far picked a wicket. Very, very promising start.
The aggression that the players have is a little motivating, because by the time our keeper takes off her gloves to go and field the ball that may not even be her ball, is a really good motivation for everyone around the field, and I think that is giving a very good body language. And the captain there trying to set her field according to her bowler's capability, I think that's a good impression.
The good impression aside by Naomi Amongin brings back Ariago Michelle into the attack for Light Senior Secondary School. In the first over, she went for 1. Let's see what she can do today. Beautiful block shot there from Itungo Jolly straight to the field. Tino Sarah there making the fielding look so nice and easy as she sends back the ball to Ariago. Doesn't look like Ariago will let them steal another run here. She is putting everything on the money and posing big challenge here to the batters. Just have the attempt of the cut shot there now, by the batter not managing to get contact onto that one.
But the thing is, I think the batter needs to have a lot of contact because right now they're chasing a very big score of 131 and they only have 5 on board. If they don't have that contact, I don't think they'll even clock 50 off light S's. Looking at the way they're bowling.
Another one cut point, but that one lacked enough energy and they don't get a run off that good shot. Ariago Michelle delivering a quick maiden here. It's the first maiden of the game and the first maiden in the second innings of this game. Well, that marks the end of the fourth over. 5-1 is the current score, and there will be a change in the bowling attack as Tino Sarah comes into the attack for Late Senior Secondary School.
Tino is a very good bowler and a bowler who has been a challenging role, let me say, for Olila High School in the qualifiers that they had back then. But she's a player who is having the team at heart, so I know that she's going to bowl so well for her team and restrict those people from getting the runs that they want.
Tino Sarah, yesterday in the morning game, she picked just a single wicket. And in the afternoon game, she picked a single wicket yet. But she's one of those challenging bowlers. If you're not careful, you could easily give out your wicket to her. One straight to the stumps. Big swing there, but the fielding, just the way the girls of late are making a lot of noise, make sure that they scare out the batters, not allowing them to steal runs inside the 30 yards. One little bit straighter, played so nicely on the onside, but Monk Patricia is there to give protection, and that one doesn't go out for any boundary.
Light SS is good at restricting because, like, if you look at the yesterday's game, they restricted Mukono Kings to 23 all out. So I think the way they're feeling today, they're willing to restrict KILEMBE to a smaller score than what they scored.
Yesterday, the fielding brilliance of Light Senior Secondary School saw them pick 5 run-outs during that game where they beat Mukono by 82 runs. And another one straight to the pads. And where is the question? Doesn't look like the batters are showing any intent here. Doesn't look like they are going to chase down this score. But if they could just play out all their overs, it would be a great positive from me.
Okay, that's better off because there's what they say: if you can't outplay them, outwork them.
Wicket falls there. Itungo Jolly, the guilt party trying to go across off a straight ball. The ball hits the middle stump, the off stump, and Light Senior Secondary School will celebrate their second wicket. See the Wakanda styles there in the pitch. Celebration moment for Light SS.
Looking at the replay there, Tino pitches the ball so well. Looking at the whole action of her bowling, she pitches the ball straight to middle stump, and Ithungu goes across the line, leaving her stumps all for the ball, and that's a quick celebration from Tino.
If that ball had gotten to the bat, KILEMBE SS might have picked a wicket because the intent was very, very clear. She wanted to clear it to the onside. But the new batter walking in to bat for Kilembe Senior Secondary School after 5 overs, where the score is 6 for a loss of 2 wickets. The new batter there coming in to bat, Rolvin Masika. And there will be a change in the bowling attack from the airport end as the captain, Patricia Polot, comes into the attack. Big swing there. It gets contact, it goes up, but it doesn't carry. That could have been yet another wicket, but the fielder was standing a little bit wider. Another big swing straight to the fielder. Christine making the fielding look easy there at mid-wicket. Up in the air, half chance there. There is back up on the offside. They will settle for only 1 run.
Yeah, Ivan and Naomi, it's now looking very, very easy for Light SS. I think they're just barely going through the emotions. Not a lot of competition from Kilembe, 7 for 2 for them. But like you guys mentioned, I think it's important for them to try and play out all their 20 overs. Those are the important lessons for you when you play against teams that are better than you.
Another good delivery there from Patricia Polot. Patricia is putting everything to the stumps as she waits for them to try and go across the line so that she could maybe get 1 bowled or LBW.
This looks like a very easy bowling attack for Light SS because they don't have to think too much. It's just a matter of putting the ball on the money and leaving everything to the batter to decide on what to do. And looks like every ball that they're delivering is kind of a challenge for the batters of Kilembe.
Another full pitch delivery there from Patricia Polot. I think the noise is helping them to field, because every time they are making a lot of noise, these batters are not showing any interest. But that marks the end of the 6th over, and that marks the end of the power play. At this moment, Light SS will be allowed a maximum of 4 fielders outside the circle, since it is a ladies' game. In the men, it's 5, but in this particular one, it will be 4 fielders outside. 7 for a loss of 2 is the current score here at Madera Ground, and Tino Sara is the trusted bowler to continue with the bowling for Light Senior Secondary School. Big swing there. That's some inside edge there, but misses the stumps. Looked like Leia was connecting something to her stumps.
But anyway, she's lucky because so many times I've seen people connecting balls to their stumps and getting themselves out.
Some good brilliance there. The stop was good. Top class stuff to make sure that no run is taken. Tino Sara there dropping her head, and that one will go wide. That wide will be celebrated by Kilembe Senior Secondary School because they are not so comfortable in the chase. Another straight to the fielder. Some good fielding there from Timong Patricia as she stops that one very, very nicely. Timong Patricia, one of the experienced players, as you see, she aligns her body behind the ball and stops it so well. Tino Patricia dropping her head yet again, and she gives out another wide delivery. Just can't tell why Tina is now giving wides, because things are looking so good for them.
Do you think that is getting tired, or she first needs to be taken for a rest? Because it looks like in her first over she bowled so well, but now she's coming and she's losing all the track and giving so many extras for the other team.
Yeah, but late being a very big, a stronger opponent. Big swing there, up in the air, chance for a catch. Beautifully corrected there. Christine completing that beautiful catch at mid wicket, and Lights in a secondary school will celebrate the third wicket.
Tino delivers that ball so well to the batter, and the batter swings so hard, but I think she does in middle that ball so well, and Christine there lines herself right behind the ball and takes it in a very easy note.
Looks like now KILEMBE started crumbling. They've so far lost 3 wickets. Don't think they will recover and come back again in this game. But that is a beautiful catch from Christine Agoti as she sends Light SS into the celebrations. The captain will now walk in to bat for her team, Kahindo Edrin. She's done some good work in the first innings as she was keeping. Now here she is trying to make sure that she scores some runs. I tell you something, Naomi, last year when KILEMBE came for the Nationals, Kahindo Edrin was the vice captain and Itungo Joli was the captain. This year when they came back, Itungo Joli is the vice captain and Kahindo Joli, last year's vice captain, is currently taking the helm of the team.
That's a little ironical, but anyways, depends on somebody's hard work. Because I've really seen so many times coaches select captains looking at your commitment, the way you train, and the way you perform in some matches. Like the way they're performing maybe in the qualifiers, prove that Kahindo maybe could really lead the team to maybe a bigger level.
Tino Sara gives another freebie to KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. I know Tino is bowling a costly over because Tino is one of those bowlers who hold the grip of the line so well. Several times Tino delivers a good ball, they don't hit her. And all the runs she has conceded, those 5 runs, only 1 run has come off the bat. The rest have been wide, so she should be looking at minimizing that. Big swing there, looking for the gap at long on. Chance for a run out. Timong Patricia going there to hunt. Unfortunately, she does not get the stumps.
It looks like Timong's really eager for these wickets because looking at the way she's fielding and then she's stopping those balls, I don't think she's going to give out anything that will cost her team because she has really been anchoring in so many games, both in the bat, ball, and even fielding.
That marks the end of the 7th over. The score stands at 12 for a loss of 3 wickets. Rolvin, Masika, and Kahindo Evelyn are the batters in there for KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. Bowler coming here to continue bowling is the captain herself for Light Secondary School, Patricia Aplot. It's now a captain's affair. Aplot Patricia coming to bowl to her fellow captain, Kahindo Edrin.
Ivan, the way I look at KILEMBE SS struggling to bat, off spinners, I tell you, the problem is, looks like the Light SS team is full of spinners than pace, like bowlers who push the ball so fast. If they were facing bowlers who push the ball so fast, I think they would have gotten advantage of that swing than struggling with spin, where you have to hit the ball so far for you to get a run.
Swing and a miss, as now makes it very clear that these slow bowlers are posing a very great challenge to the batters. So every time you come quick, you go quick, but these bowlers who bowl slowly give a challenge as she swings and misses yet again.
A chance of a catch there by Kahindo that gives a very easy, not even a little challenging, for Jago to take it, and she just touches her hands.
Very disappointing end there for the captain Kahindo Edrin, as she did not put a lot with the bat. 1 off 6, but look at that delivery from Timong Patricia. She came in, pitched that ball so well. Kahindo trying to play it a little bit late. Ariago and Ajego making a very good combination there to make sure that they dismiss Kahindo. The departure of Kahindo will introduce Nyakato Nora into the attack. Nyakato is one of the twins, but I don't think that is a Chikonjo name. It must be from the western, maybe Seba Nyankore, Bachiga, okay, from the Nyakitara region. But Nyakato is the twin, the youngest among the two. Now here she is to make sure that she looks for some runs for Kilembe SS. Well, that marks the end of the 8th over. 12-4 is the current score here at Madera ground.
Coming back on the attack of bowling is Timong Patricia, who bowled her first 2 overs so well, and she comes back again on the fight for her team to win. They are the champions this year's qualifier. Sorority, they marched out to beat Olila in the qualifiers. That is a good delivery from her to the pads that give her another wicket, totaling the wickets to 5.
The laters there are on it. Look at that delivery there from Timong Patricia. She just came and pitched it in line, but they are not moving her feet, yet she was covering the stumps, and the umpire had to send her back to the dugout. Lightner Secondary School celebrating the 4th wicket here at St. Mary's Girls' School here in Madera.
It looks like the Lighters just only want the wickets to fall, because I think they're very comfortable with the score that they placed on board, and they know that Kilembe SS cannot chase the score. So I think their only thought is having the wickets down and making the game so easy for them.
New batter there walking in to bat Ithungu Margaret. Is walking in to bat for KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. Try and make sure that as she sees them, get some runs. That man there on your screen, Coach Yusuf Enanga, aka Odoyo, the head coach for the under-19. He came with Masaka Senior Secondary School, and actually he will be doing some scouting work here in Soroti to make sure that you get some players who will be joining the under-19. Remember, the under-19 girls team has some qualifiers that will happen in Rwanda later in August this year. So having him on ground helps him to pick the best squad that will represent the nation.
Timon comes on her third delivery and balls another ball to the pads, where she appeals, but the umpire calls no. Looks like she really wants these LBs so that she can really reduce on the number of people outside and get the game to the end. A good swing there for KILEMBE SS, but the batters have a bargain on how to run. A chance for a run out, but Ariago misses it a little.
That is the replay there on your screen. She went for a slog sweep on a straight ball. Unfortunately, made no contact. Umpire had nothing much to do with her but send her back to the dugout. Celebrations are on here as the girls of late SS are saying, yeah, we are the laters. Newman there walking on for KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. The new batter who is coming on to chase for some runs as they've so far lost 6 wickets. Brina is coming to face the challenge. Brina Bida.
Another good delivery from there that marks the end of Timong's over, totaling to 9 overs, where they have 13 runs for 6.
Nine overs bowled, more 11 overs yet to come. Brina Bida and Ithungu Margaret are the batters in there for KILEMBE Senior Secondary School. Ariago Michelle comes back into the attack from the flying school end for late Senior Secondary School. The helmet is brought on, which so means that Ajego will be keeping from so close to the stumps.
Ariago is really turning out to be challenging for Ithungo, where she's putting every ball on the money. quick appeal there from Ajego after trying to stamp Brina out, but the umpire says no.
Ariago Michelle, they're one of the bowlers who've delivered some good spells. She's a four ball 2.4 and conceded only 2 runs. What a spell from Ariago Michelle.
Ivan, I think that's so economical for a bowler like Ariago, who has a dream to be on the under-19 team. Do you think that doesn't give a good image about her to a coach like Coach Yusuf, who is the head coach under-19? Like, I have a player who has a very good economy in bowling.
Yeah, now as you say, very good point you make there. Ariago Michelle, one of the promising talents. She's been so well. She's been well with the bat, and now here she is with the ball.
Struck so hard there and a chance of a run out. That again gives another wicket for Light SS due to a miscommunication between the batters.
We just can't tell what was going on between the batters. Some hesitations in the calls. But look at that replay. Pickup was good there from Kongai. She got it to the bowler's end and to the wicket keeper's end, and she managed to get that wicket. Good thumping there from Ajego to make sure that she gets the 7th wicket for Light Senior Secondary School.
But looking at that ball, where it was struck, I think it was a clear single, but there was just a simple, quite a little misconception between the batters. But if you look at the batters way inside there, I think that call was really rightfully for Brima, who is moving out. I think that was a right call from her, though the other person hesitated to come.
Yeah, but indeed she made the right call because she played the ball on her side. The ball was in her close watch. Bira was watching everything, but when she called the opponent rejected to run. And also remember, Bira was going into the danger area because it was shorter for Kongai to throw to the end that Bira was going. But unfortunately, she will walk out disappointed. So these are some of the notes that the coaches should be noting, talking to your players on how to communicate between the wickets. But the new man there who's just walked on is Itungu Flavia. 10 overs have been bowled. More turnovers yet to come. 14 for 7 is the current score. As Patricia Apollo, the captain for Late SS, comes into the attack from the primary school end.
That's a full ball delivery from Apollo that gives a chance of a single to the spell of the two Ithungos of Kilembe SS. Apollo is one of the bowlers I've known for her spin because it's a little challenging actually. I've seen it challenging for so many players of sorority and even players who are playing schools week because her balls necessarily turn out and don't turn in. So if you don't play the ball so carefully, you might end up getting out in her over if you're not so careful. It's another good delivery again there from Apollo, where she's really doting. Being a captain, that's a really good image from her. A chance for a run out there, but I think there was a little slip from Abape down the other side in the third man.
Abapo not in position to put it at the right side. As that ball had come to the bowler's end, the score would have been for 8.
That's Apollo's first wide ball. I don't know why. She has bowled, I think, 2 or 3 overs. She's bowling her third over. And sometimes they say maybe you can bowl 2 to 3 overs and you get exhausted. Maybe for some other reasons.
Polot Patricia completes a very good over there. 17 for 7 is the current score. 11 overs have been bowled. Polot Patricia so far bowled 3 overs and conceded only 3 runs. That economy of 1. Very, very good stuff there. She also has an over at hand. But the new bowler there who is coming in to deliver her first over, Aguti Christine, and she will open up her account from the flying school end.
Aguti Christine comes into the bowling attack, but she opens it up with a very good ball. And she has been a good bowler, defending bowler who a chance for a catch to Apollo, but Apollo I think nearly fails to take it.
50-50 chance there. Apollo not so close to that one.
Looks like Christine's field setting is not really favoring her so well, because she has had 2 chances of a wicket, but necessarily not being taken because maybe she didn't really set her field so well. Evan, do you think the changes that are in the field are better off than the first setting that Christine had?
Yeah, but the changes they've made at the moment are just because the person facing now is right under. But Christine has kept. Oh, that's a wicket. Batter there trapped LBW. She will look out disappointed. But among as I was saying, the changes that Christine had made were just because there was now a right-handed batter who'd come on strike. But she's kept most of the fielders on the offside, and they have been spread out a lot. If they had kept together, maybe they would have tried to make sure that they stopped those balls. But the current score is 18 for 8 after 11.4 overs here at Madeira ground.
Right there, Apollo, Christine is bowling to the new bats lady, that is Masika Eunice, who has just walked in and is trying to get some change for the team. She gives a chance of a catch to Apollo, but Apollo drops it because she used one hand. If she had used 2 hands, I think that would be a catch and another wicket on the table. Right there in the replay, Apollo takes only 1 hand to try and get that ball, and Masika tries running, making a single, but instead she gives again another chance of a run out. Lucky enough, Ajego delayed a little to stamp her out.
Eighteen for 8 after 12 overs. Timong Patricia back into the attack. Timong Patricia, one of the good bowlers, was supposed to start off so well and try and make sure that they just clear this tail end.
Timong is bowling her fourth over, and she opens that over with a wide ball that keeps the board ticking a little for KILEMBE Secondary School.
Yeah, but Timong has done so well. Timong has done so well. She suffer bowled 6. Sorry, she suffer bowled 3, considered 6 runs and picked a total of 3 wickets. Very, very good bowling there from Timong Patricia.
I think what Timong is trying to just do is just try and bowl to the stumps, which is challenging the KILEMBE SS girls to like get runs, because all I see is they're going across the line in every ball that Timong is trying to deliver. Some small contact there from Mithungo that doesn't bring her any run. Instead, the ball just goes to Christine and is a very good, like a very easy pickup for Christine.
End of the 13th over, 19 for 8 is the score. Ethong Flavian Mascayunis, the batters in there for KILEMBE Senior Secondary School and latest here. It's the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament. Tournament proudly sponsored by Skyview, giving us a couple of drinks, giving us Skyview brands and Crystal Water. But there is a change in the bowling attack for late senior secondary school as Michelle Ariago comes back to bowl from the flying school end.
It's a quick appeal there from the fielders, and they again have another wicket in the basket, turning into 9 wickets down the road. A very good bowling there from Ariago Michelle, giving another wicket in the basket, taking Charity back to the dressing room.
Charity not wasting the scorer's time and energy, but look at that delivery. Delivery came straight. Yago Michelle there, the delivery came straight. She went across the line and that ball hit her leg stump. That marks the end of the game. Late SS get a massive wicket of 116 runs. They've just outplayed Kilembe Senior Secondary School. Kilembe Senior Secondary School was so good with the ball, but when it came to the bat, they weren't so good. Celebration moment there, as they say, the lighters.
It looks like this was just a very easy game for Lightest. It even made them feel it was just a game assimilation, not a battle match that they have to really think about what to do, think about how to bowl, field, and whatever.
The Skyview flags are flying so high. Our sponsors here for the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week. Massive win, but that is the match summary. Lightest winning the bat and taking a decision to bat first. They managed to score a total of 135 runs for a loss of 6 wickets. Applaud Patricia there, the captain, playing a captain's innings with 38 of 34. Patricia Timong 32 of 27. Ajego Claire 16 of 9. Asinja there bowling so well, conceded 24 and picked 2 wickets in half over spell. Flavia Itungo bowled 4 overs, picked a wicket and conceded 16. 32 runs there conceded by Gloria, who picked a solo wicket in her 4 overs. Those are the table standings. We are just into match day 2. St. John's is topping the table in Group A. Iganga is in the 2nd position. Olida High School, were still playing now, are in the 3rd position. Well, Good Heart Bugembe rests at the bottom of the table. In Group B, Light SS is topping the log with 3 wins in all their 3 games. St. Mary's Mother there in the 2nd position. Gayaza High School at the bottom of the log. But ladies and gentlemen, we shall be back with the afternoon game, and a big one awaits as Mukono Kings as Masaka Senior Secondary School will be up against Jinja Senior Secondary School. The game will be brought live here at your screen, and we shall be back for the live commentary. Keep watching those highlights. Thank you.